going to my mind's going blank now. What's happening? What, I can't remember. I'm gonna lose track. My mind's going blank now. What are you talking about? What the hell's going on here? Where the hell are we? My mind's going blank now. I can't remember. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. What am I doing here? My mind's going blank now. Where am I heading? I keep forgetting I'm president. Where am I? No idea. Last night on the television, I was on a telephone. Rapidly right.
We interrupt this drivel from Demented Joe to bring you the following from Tom McDonald, our favorite honorary American from Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tom McDonald and Nova Rockefeller right here on Chris Wyatt Reports. Welcome back to the program. All right, let's get it started with these two. Let's go, Tom. And don't mind my caterwauling because I'm enjoying it.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
Just want to check the audio levels, make sure the sound is good. Just want to check the audio levels, make sure the sound is good. It's not quite right. Hang on. That dribble. All right, that sounds better. I think it sounds better. Hang on. Yeah, trying to get rid of the tin can, Arctic. Sounds better. Hang on. There we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Morning in America. Are you better off today than you were 4 years ago? Hell no! Joe, you must go and take the hoe. Ooh, I said it out loud. Oh, my goodness. Donald Trump wins the third time, setting a record, third time presidential victory. That's his ants. Woo, sorry, folks. I got tears in my eyes. I got choked up from Tom McDonald. Woo! Oh, we're going to go around the globe and talk about the coverage, the whiny coverage from Philip DeVette, the latest leftists we have to expose in South Africa. Wow. Woo. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Brian Lawrenson, welcome to the program. Monre Siebritz, Christine Redine in from Italy. Buongiorno, salve. Pierre Orban in from Budapest with his brother Victor. How's it going, Pierre? Teresa, Eric is here. We got Val Cooper, Jacques Vandenberg. Welcome back. Steenkamp, Dylan Combrick. Dylan, always a pleasure to have you with us. Trevor Bush is here. Welcome to the Meltdown. Is unbelievable, folks. The tears in their eyes. I had to put on my wellies when I went outside, even in my staunchly conservative neighborhood. I had to wade through the liberal tears in the streets as I picked up the rubbish bins because they came to collect rubbish today. See, we have service here. Private sector. We have a company that picks up our rubbish on time, every time, at, well, a reasonable cost in today's inflationary environment. We don't have to rely on the services of Port Elizabeth or Schwane or Joburg. We actually get our rubbish picked up, unlike New York City. New York City! All right, Pablo Charlie's back. Pablo's excited. I know he was. He was here last night. Muriel Haynes, welcome, Muriel. Debbie, how you doing? Miss Pumba, welcome. Pork Leaker in from Canada. Okay. Oh, Canada. What a great song. But I say, I do not, I don't say it. I say in all thy son's command. I still stick with that, the original. Alan Durour, welcome to. I am still partying. I got about 2 hours sleep. I'm up and ready to go. And then a rather fortuitous thing. Whoops, the light's on. A rather fortuitous thing happened, folks. I went outside to collect the rubbish bins, and before I went live, that's why I'm a few minutes late. And what happened was my neighbor, who happens to be named Chris as well, had somebody in his yard, and it looked like he was coming to, see, in the Northern Hemisphere, on the northern side of houses, you tend to get mold that grows. And if you don't get rid of it, it ruins the siding, it ruins the aluminum, whether you've got vinyl, I've got vinyl siding. And so you need to clean off periodically, but my pressure on my hose doesn't give me enough, and it's really a stretch to get up there. So it looked like he was cleaning stuff, so I waited till my neighbor finished, said hi, and my neighbor, I think he's a Democrat, by the way. It's Trump stuff on. But he's a nice guy. So the guy came over, and he said he'd do my whole house, gave me a good price. Normally I don't pay people for services like they do it myself, but with my hip and with all that's going on, we settled on a price. He's going to be power washing. So if you hear strange sounds, my house is not being attacked by black helicopters, but rather there's a pressure wash going on the porch, the side, the north side to get the mold off. And so that'll be coming up. So hang in there. All right. So Sue Walsh, welcome to you. It was a massive day for Donald Trump, for the United States and for the world. Pork says we couldn't have done much better. No, and it isn't over. Trump will be over 300 electoral votes. They are just reticent to finish reporting on Michigan and Nevada and Arizona and Alaska, all of which should go to Trump. And even Wisconsin, some of them haven't done it. So Trump will be over 300 as I predicted. It'll be close to the 318 I said, and he will have a popular vote victory as I said would be the case. Folks, I said it, did I not? It's there. All the pundits, all the morons in the mainstream media who try to mislead you with fake polls, with misleading stuff. The Des Moines Register, a toilet paper of record, comes out with a poll on Sunday to try to push the race in the favor of Kamala Harris. People aren't stupid. They said she was going to win 47-44. She got trounced in Iowa by 9 points. That's a 13-point poll error. Well outside any margin of error. That's the margin of leftism. The margin of leftism, the lack of excellence. American exceptionalism is back on the table. This, the greatest country in the history of humankind. We're not perfect. We have plenty of warts. We do things wrong, but no experiment in the history of governance in this country or in the world has ever been better. We are back. We are back, and we are stronger than ever, and we will rebound. America rejuvenation. The ANC talks about rejuvenating their party. They're just liars. They're looking for ways to steal more money. We will rebuild America. What has been damaged, what has been destroyed in the face of the leftists, and they can run all their lies in all the media. Someone today sent me a video about Juju talking to the new president of Botswana. I didn't see the whole thing. Turned off about how he's going to close the American base. There is no American base in Botswana. People are so stupid, so gullible. They'll believe anything that they want on the left. And people on the far right the same way. Deal in facts, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I deal in. When the ballot or the voter registration in Lancaster County District Attorney reported that there were fraudulent voter registrations, I reported it as such. And also gave you a plausible reason why it happened. Didn't run off and tell you that there was illegitimate voting. I told you the facts. And for that, I put myself at risk on this platform. YouTube does not like facts. YouTube does not like anyone who deigns to deviate from the acceptable norms. So we shall see what happens. All right. So what else we got here? Okay. Matthew Dixon is here. Dropping a buck. He says, congrats on being able to look forward to 4 years with working government. Well, we have to remember the treasonous bastards in the bureaucracy who undermine the presidency. We see people who should be prosecuted under the Uniform Code of Military Justice, like Lieutenant Colonel Vindman, who intentionally subverted the foreign policy of the United States because he thought, as a lieutenant colonel, dumbass, goofball-looking lieutenant colonel, that he knew better than the President of the United States. Let me tell you something, folks. There are lots of times that I disagreed with the policy of Barack Hussein Obama. Lots of times. And many times, a few times, I disagreed with the foreign policy of Donald John Trump. But I did not disobey because they were lawful orders. It is not my place to make policy. It is for politicians who are elected by the people, not commissioned officers appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate. It is not our place. It is our place to advise and counsel, and that is the end of it. We do not subvert the foreign policy of the United States. Alex Vindman should be prosecuted under the Uniform Code of Military Justice, ordered back to active duty for his subversive activities, not running for the legislature. Yep, there you have it. There you go. Mr. Vindman, famous, getting paid to be on CNN. He's so boring and dull. It's like David Axelrod and Twiggy had a love child, and it was Alex Vindman. Pathetic. Okay, what else we got here? Matthew Dixon, Vilma Rasmus, Hakan Engman from the Netherlands, George Steinberg from Heckport, Janet Liddy from South Carolina. How's it looking in South Carolina, Janet? I'm going to run through a bunch of international news stories. And don't forget, after this, folks, we have Wednesdays with the Colonel. And I'm going to have to get more sugar and caffeine to make sure I keep going for that one. And, you know, Ronaldo, he's kind of an old toppy. He puts me to sleep, so I got to be careful there. Let me just go ahead and do something with this video. I want to make sure that those who are interested can find their way over to that, as we have back-to-back broadcast here. I haven't had a chance to customize this because I did set this up this just a few minutes ago. Excuse me. So come on, YouTube. Play nice. RENALLDO. Ronaldo. Come on. Ronaldo. Where's he at? Oh, why is it not showing me? There we go. U.S. elections. Okay, cool beans. Got it.
All right, so you'll be automatically redirected there. Thank you to the 182 people. 196. Whoa, people left. Wow. Foot sec then. If you popped in and left, your feelings hurt. All right, but welcome everybody. The 181 people here currently. Be sure to hit the like button. Hey, if you feel like a little super chat money, I'm gonna have to spend a fortune here working on a street corner to pay for the house cleaning. You want to help out? All right, morning from the Gold Coast of Australia, Alan. I didn't realize that's where you're at. Excellent. Thanks for being there. Well, yeah, and on the East Coast, Sydney, it's 3:00 in the morning. So wow. That's not the Gold Coast, but I don't have any of the times on the Gold Coast on here. Give the USA Steve Hoffmeyer if we can have Adam Sandler. Matthew, deal. Hope you had some rest. I had about 2 hours. Light Rain is here. Light Rain, how's it looking out on the West Coast, buddy? Oh, my goodness. Morning in America. That's right. Debbie says 2 hours is enough. Oh, well, Debbie, it's from this to Ronaldo, from Ronaldo to tonight with the radio program, and I'll finally get some sleep. Tomorrow, I'm either going to be on with Byron Shepard on Retardistan, or we're doing a Bribe Brews tomorrow. So that's up tomorrow. Wow. Who's torturing cats? Torturing cats, not me. Squirrel already licked. Oh, you mean me singing. Gotcha. All right, that was me singing. Okay. Looks like you backed a winning horse. I did Ulrich Pike. I did back a winning horse. Now America can go back to being great again. Cheers from South Africa. Bye, donkey. Thank you so much, Ulrich Pike. I hadn't seen you in here before. It's a pleasure. Farm Threads, welcome to you. So emotional when you won. You were emotional. Did you watch my live broadcast last night on the original channel at Real Chris Wyatt? Oh, dear God. I know Pablo Charlie was there, a few other people there. Not Hendo. Hendo was sleeping. If someone could, throw that link into the at Real Chris Wyatt video for when I did the live broadcast last night to cover the events. Remember, I had just done 17 hours from 5 a.m. until midnight, 17 hours consecutive work, doing elections, running the polls. We had 3,210 people show up to vote. Nearly 100 of them were provisional ballots. A provisional ballot takes a long time to do. It's a many piece of paperwork. And I have to explain to the voter everything. I had to fix machines. We had to deal with people. We had cars backed up for approximately 3 kilometers trying to get into the parking lot when the polls opened at 7 a.m. But my team, brilliant group of people, fantastic. I couldn't ask for anything better. Great people. They work together, Democrats, Republicans. But on election day, we are election workers, election officials, and we set that aside. We do our job. We represent. We ensure that everyone gets the vote. The strangest thing that happened, though, yesterday, I got to be honest, was a gentleman, it was directed to me, and he said, yes, I'm registered to vote, but they can't find me in the poll book. That's the book with the list of voters you have to sign to get your ballot. And I said, okay, so did you register recently? No, I've been registered for a long time. I said, have you lived here long? Yes, I've lived here for 3 years. Oh, okay, so you lived here 3 years. And you do live in this township? Yes. Okay, all right. So let me ask you this question. Do you recall how you registered to vote? Yes, I registered to vote in person in Colorado. In Colorado! Dude, you can't vote in Pennsylvania if you're registered in Colorado. You've lived here for 3 years and you haven't? Also, we had, oh man, I'll tell you what, the Biden importation of foreigners to bankrupt America is working really well. There were some people of working age who've come here, obviously, to contribute to America, become part of America. And do not take this wrong. I'm not denigrating the other people, but we had about 0 was the number previously. 0. I'd never seen a single Nepalese person come here, not one to the polling station. This is like a white bread city, only a handful of black folks and mixed race people, a couple of Asians, and almost no Hispanics. Everybody's like seriously white bread, 90+% of this voting district, well over 90%. But suddenly we have lots of Nepalese, which nobody sees in the stores or anywhere, but they're registered to vote. They came in to vote, and several of them didn't appear in the books, but they had the registration card. So, the Biden regime through the Department of Homeland Security is importing people who are retirement age. And one of the gentlemen told me, he said, I'm registered, but I'm not in the book. So I said, well, explain to me what happened. He said, I registered. And he explained, I registered with something at some site. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that. Is that something from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania? He said, no, it's from the Department of Homeland Security, the same place that we got our visas to come here and then became citizens. And the same place that also processes our grants to give us our money. What? They give you money? And the same place allowed us to register it all in one place, all at one site, the Department of Homeland Security. I'm like, what?
You're importing people. Now, this guy's a working age, so if he can contribute to society, that's nice. If he did but his parents were there, and these other parents were there, and of the 50 people who were from Nepal who came out of 3,000, and there were 0, remember, before. The 50 people came, I would say that 38 of them were retirement age people who are not working. They're just here in America now. What the hell is going on, folks? Why are we importing people and paying for their retirement? They didn't contribute to society. Nothing against those people. They're probably lovely, wonderful people. Nepal is not exactly a human rights abuser. Nepal is not exactly involved in a conflict. There's no humanitarian reason to come from Nepal to here. So what's going on? Petra Myberg, welcome to you. Anthony's here. Chris Bodenhorst, hey, mega. Sue Walsh loves my passion. Thank you so much. Oh, Matthew's poor cat. Kevin Katska says, love you. Love you back, man. Thanks so much. Love you all. Thanks a lot. All right. Arctic says tin can, but we fixed that now. Harris matching up against Trump is already one hell of an accomplishment. Yeah, there you go. So glad your country got rid of that. Yeah, that box of rocks, Dylan. Yep. You sure have loads of energy for 2 hours sleep. Hey, Charmaine, how's it going? See what happens when you drink Coke and beer? Arctic. It's I'm running on Schuss beer. I've been mainlining Schuss beer. Okay, Trump wins for the 3rd time. Jose De Silva, welcome back, brother. How you doing there? Good to see you again. This thing jumped ahead. Hang on a second. I got to get back to where we were because I'm missing stuff. Oh, I'm missing a lot of chat here. It really jumped. All right. So, yeah, there we go. Charmaine, Jose. Anybody seen the Congratulations, America, Sandy prevailed, Mark Myberg. Mark, where are you in Patreon? I'm going to be a little peeved with you guys. You're like regular viewers. I don't come up the Feldriff and you suddenly stop watching my show. I know you're probably watching the background. Paulie is here, the brains behind the operation. Well, Paulie, are you proud of the operation today? We called it once again. I mean, how many elections do I have to get right? Let's just run through them. Now, I didn't get things perfect, okay? But I called ANC South Africa perfectly. 40%, I said 38, 42, and I called it 3 years before the election, and I stuck to my prediction until election day. I called it. I called Botswana BDP losing power. However, I didn't know that they would lose 30 seats. I expected that they would have 20 plus about 20, 22 seats. So I got that part wrong, but I did predict the BDP would be out. And now I predicted Donald John Trump would get 318 electoral votes, thereabouts, and that he would win the popular vote. And it looks like I'm on the money again. When will people stop questioning me? How are you? What do you know? You're just a white supremacist. You don't know anything. Shut up. Sit down and fuck sick. Pelosi's going to jail. No, Jan, she's not. She's not going to jail. That Hussein guy likes to tweet so much. Where's he at? Yeah, where's Barry Obama? Stock market agrees with Trump, as does the crypto market. Bitcoin soaring last night. Hello, Tofu. Welcome back to you. Keith Saffron. Long time no watch. Had to sign after the victory last evening. We could not have 4 years of that crap. No, Keith, where have you been? Welcome back to the program. It's so good to see people. Folks, let me first. I'm sorry. I get a little emotional, but it's genuine. If it's not, then I could be a good actor, but thank you. I haven't had 200 plus people on a concurrent viewers on a live stream in ages on my shadow banned programs. It just doesn't happen. YouTube hides this stuff. So thank you for coming back. Thank you however you got here, whether it was through one of the WhatsApp groups or the Telegram groups, or you actually got a notification from YouTube, or you just figured, hey, maybe Chris is live today. Thank you for being here. The larger the audience, the more participation in the chat, the more people that share, the more the people. This is a community. It's the Wyatt Army. Welcome back to the Wyatt Army. Maisie says, congrats, America. God is great. Yes, Bebop Williams. Oh, my God, Bebop Williams. There you go. Great news to see Trump back. All right, Daniel Hooker says, millions of South Africans happy. Yeah. You think millions of South Africans? Yep. They're not the only ones. Same. It's the only way to sing it. Yep. Thank you, Pork Leaker. Screw the meltdowns. Not a single apology. Yep. No, not only no apology, Jen Psaki goes on PSNBC or MSDNC. Jen Psaki. Elon Musk is a propagandist and misinformation. What? Okay, first, Jen Psaki, Miss Propaganda, the granddaughter of Joseph Goebbels. Yes, yeah, the heir to propaganda from the State Department. When I was in Africa, she would lie. She would give press conferences completely opposite what our ambassadors were saying doing in Africa because it was covering up the failures of the Biden regime. Yeah, that Jen Psaki, the same one who's a mouthpiece at the White House later on. Wow. Pair of floaters to stay afloat through the tears. Yeah, no, the tears. I mean, look, guys, there's a river out there. I can't drive down the street. I'm worried that my recycling bin's going to be washed away. Trump won, but then we knew he would. Wish we had true conservatives and leadership in South Africa. I wish. Hey, Wild Bear Prepper, how's it going? Mark Sayers says, "Hey, you winners. Well done, America. The tribe has spoken." Or lib tears, pH neutral. No, we can use them as a paint stripper. Stock market's worse at all-time high. Is that true? South Africa is not getting trade sanctions. They should, but they're not. Do care that there's toxic. Okay, who else we got here? Mulroney Seabridge is there. Johnny Boy, Chris, where did you get the clock? I got it off Amazon, Johnny Boy. Are you in the States or are you in South Africa? Let me know that, and I'll get you the link for it, okay? On Amazon. Actually, I can get you the link for it. Let me go through all this. We're going to get to the news. I'll get to it shortly, folks. I promise. Just hang in there. We're just enjoying this. Devette Martins is back. Good to see you again. Who else we got there? Brian Lawrenson, Hetty Twists. So many South Africans. Whoa, it jumped on me again. Stop it, YouTube. I guess I'm too far behind. All right. Here come memberships. People putting memberships out there. Who did that one? Oh, Tello Tofu. Okay. It's gifted 10 membership. Wow, that's awesome. All right, where we at? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Dan. Charles Van Alton, the voice of reason. YouTube was doing funnies. I had to restart. Yeah, they did it last night. My neighbor couldn't hear me. He's 3 houses away. The one that works pulls with me. Ken says, oh, damn, you started early. Yeah, well, I have to because Ronaldo. Remember, we fell back an hour. So for me, Wednesdays and now is at 10:30 in the morning and not at noon. So I had to drop back an hour and a half. Arc Precision's here. Emery is in from Turkey. Good morning to you. A good day, actually. Charles Van Altsland. Kang, greetings from sunny Cape Town. About time U.S. elections produce something positive. Yes. Now that is over, we shall talk about Arc Precision. We'll talk about a lot of things. The media is going to be attacking Trump. The lawsuits will be coming. Did I hit 20,000 subscribers? Are you serious? No way. No, I'm not there. We're not at 20,000 subscribers. No, we're at 19,910. We need 90 more people to subscribe. Truth Seeker. Why is Harris? Because she's pathetic. Remember Hillary Clinton went and hid that night? She sent John Podesta, Mr. Pizzagate out. GB Daily. Sent Mr. Pizzagate out to speak. Wouldn't talk to the press. They are sore losers. They're evil peoples. They are demonic. She's denying it, yeah. And the media's denying it. They won't give Trump, the states won't give him the rest of his electoral votes. Excuse me. There's Garrett Gillich, GP Daily, YM, Believe in Miracles, Truth Seeker, Vulgar 999, Werner Krieger, Kamachelo Makagaga. I'm sorry, I butchered that. My apologies. I usually do better. But too many vowels for that one on me. Dan is back. Believe in Miracles. There you go. Does having a majority in both Senate and House mean Trump cannot get impeached? Yes, exactly right, Pablo Charlie. If he has a majority, well, unless his own party turns on him. If the House can't produce articles of impeachment, then it goes nowhere. That's the process. The House of Representatives has to vote on articles of impeachment. They have to have a simple majority. It goes to the Senate, and then they have to have 60 people convict. It's a political trial. Ain't going to happen. Matthew Dixon. All right. You've been here a long time. African love listening to the mainstream media today. All busy eating ice cream. Yep. Supernatural, A New Hope, 2020, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. That's not even conservative. It's just common sense. Look at the Nike boys. They aren't real conservatives, but endorse Trump. Yep. Yeah, Joe Rogan's not a real conservative. He endorsed Trump. You know, Elon Musk really isn't a conservative, although he's acting like one. Trump should go after the legacy media. Yeah, he should. He should. He should get the FCC to go after NBC. Yep. My gauge was always, okay, so I'm caught up on the chat now. Dixon scamming him. What's this? Oh, Matthew Dixon. He's always getting measured. By the way, it's I stand for the flag, and I kneel for the cross. Well, let me tell you the big thing that was different in this race. Joe Rogan, Megyn Kelly, endorsing him on the eve of the election. That's just strap hangers. Those are hangers on. They want to be part of the party. Joe Rogan and Megyn Kelly could have endorsed him weeks ago, but they didn't. Those are cowards. Joe Rogan and Megyn Kelly are cowards. They waited too late. I'm not buying their nonsense whatsoever. You don't wait till hours before the election after half the country's already voted to then make your endorsement. That's bullshit. But do you know what made the difference in this election? Made difference? It was Elon Musk. on Twitter, conservatives and patriots were not blocked whenever they posted something, and the real truth got out. When the Lancaster thing, if the Lancaster voter registration fraud that took place, according to Heather Adams, the district attorney, when that broke, it was all over Twitter. I did it. YouTube has even backed off on the censorship. Maryland says, fantastic win. Go MAGA. Thank you. 39 months, Maryland. Wow, where's the time go? We're not getting any younger. So the difference is people could communicate on Twitter, a global network, and get the truth out there, just like they claim that false news is spread. But the truth got out there and it couldn't be suppressed. Remember how my channel was removed in early 2021 when the Biden regime came in place? It's not a coincidence that my channel was taken down. All right, it's time to grow this channel again, folks. Elon did a lot of interviews and speeches. Yeah, he did a big help that way, but the real big help from him was showing up at that first rally when he did it in Butler, and then Twitter. Twitter made a difference. Twitter set records for tweets and viewership. It is bigger than it ever was, and it will head to profitability once these cabals are dismantled that are illegally suppressing people from advertising on there. Yep, X was a huge difference, Pork Leaker. It was huge. I'm not a fan of the Twitter, not a fan of it at all. I have an account, but I get suppressed on there still. I only have 1,960 followers after 20 years on the platform and 11,000 tweets. And I'm a former university lecturer, a 30-plus year intelligence officer, a polyglot who speaks multiple languages, who's lived in 16 different countries, who's run multi-billion-dollar programs, led thousands of people in workforce, diverse workforce all over the planet, multiple combat tours, and I have 1,962. And fucking Vindman has 500,000 people. Spare me. It's bullshit. But it was helpful this time. Kamala has not surfaced, and she's not likely to. Okay, 261 people here, folks. Hit the like button, please. Obama scolding Americans to vote against Trump. Yeah. Oh, so the leftists lose their mind. Well, Trump only got 15% of the black vote. Really? That's more than any Republican in 30, 40 years. 19% or 15%. Yeah. But in parts of a country where black folks are, he got 19%, 20+% in many parts of America. Nationwide, he got about 15% of the black vote. Oh, well, there you go. He got 9% last time. That was a record. Donald Trump got 45 to 50% of the Hispanic vote across the country. Woohoo. No, she hasn't conceded, scientists. We're going to get into it. Joe Rogan is a Johnny-come-lately. Exactly, Garrett. Yep. Harris getting Cardi B to... Oh, yeah, that was an own goal. Well, we're going to talk about Cardi B if we get to that. Let's get to it. Otherwise, Paulie's membership. Is it true that she only won in states not requiring ID? I don't know the answer to that, Paul, because I don't know the law in all 50 states. I know in Pennsylvania. Chris, let's see the poll for the biggest crybaby. All right, let's go. All right. What do you mean poll for the biggest crybaby? Well, I know the answer to this. Hang on a second, Mike. I'm in caps lock here. All right, there's a poll for you guys, okay? Ronaldo's here. There he is. Somebody woke him up. Good to see Ronaldo up. Yeah, not Ronaldo, sorry. Kamala is pulling a Hillary Clinton. Ooh, look at that, 11. Got a bunch of ones up there on the clock behind me. All right, folks, let's get to the news. I promise to do that and go to the polls and all the stuff. All right, I've got international news. We've got U.S. news. We're going to go through these. The best site I found so far for laying this out on the screen is the Epic Times, which I have a subscription to, which costs me a lot of coin. And I see those super chats are coming through. Here we go. Epic Times. Trump wins presidency. Arizona, Trump by 5, yet to be called because only 61% of the votes are in. Georgia, Trump by 2, 97% of the votes in. Michigan, Trump by 2. Michigan called for Trump. Nevada, Trump by 5. Oh, Michigan and Nevada haven't been called for Trump yet. Excuse me. North Carolina, Trump by 3. He was called. Pennsylvania by 2. Wisconsin by 1. He wins those states. Trump at 277 with states yet to be decided. The House of Representatives, the Republicans are up to 199 seats. And in the Senate, the Republicans have 52 Senate seats. Let's take a look at the Senate race and see which one they called. Okay, it doesn't really do it there for me. So there's the presidential election. They have Michigan. Wisconsin has been called, according to Epic Times, for Trump. So Michigan, Nevada, Arizona, and Alaska. So let's go ahead and call Wisconsin for Trump on my map when we get back to it. Okay, there you go. World leaders rushing to congratulate Donald Trump. All right, the moment liberals realized that they'd lost again, CNN's Jake Tapper says, holy smokes, this is awesome. Now, let me frame this for you. This is Jake Tapper talking to John King, and they're trying to talk about how Kamala Harris did. Did she outperform Joe Biden in 2020? So look at this map. An outperform would be 3% better than Biden did. Watch how she outperformed him nowhere. This is, wow. This is, okay, here we go. Watch this, folks. Here we go.
So you asked, are there any places that the vice president is overperforming Joe Biden in 2020? So we could show you that as well. We just bring that out here. Harris overperforming in 2020.
Nowhere.
There you go. So let this go away and see if there's anything on the east side there.
Literally nothing?
Literally nothing.
Literally not one county?
By 3%.
Watch this face.
At least in the county right now. And so you come in full county there. So there you see, but that's states. Yeah. So in counties, in 58 counties. We just showed Donald Trump was over 1,000 counties.
Jake Tapper just gobsmacked. He cannot believe that she didn't overperform. So the Daily Mail's Jake Tapper and other liberal commentators are melting down, left stunned on the full scale of Kamala Harris's epic defeat. Wow. So let's get to South African news as we work our way around the world for news coverage of this historic day. Remember where you were. Those of you who were last night with me live as I came back from the election polls and I broadcast after being up for 17 hours, remember where you were. I remember where I was when Elvis Presley died. I remember where I was when the Challenger blew up. I remember where I was on 9/11. I can state unequivocally where those. And I remember where I was when Donald Trump was announced winner by Chris Wyatt at 1:22 a.m. on November 6th, 2024. If you were there, you weren't square. All right. If you didn't watch it, then you need to go to @RealChrisWyatt. Is Hendo here? Or somebody, a moderator, can share that. All right. News 24. America elects Donald Trump president, spelling change for South Africa and the world. Okay. Philip DeVette. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Fox News was the first to project a win, but they didn't call it. Nobody called it. They projected a win. They didn't call it. I called it 122, and then they all started following suit about 20 minutes later, although some of them took forever. Why is my tab closing here? So I'm going to talk about this not now, but later. But Philip DeVette really needs to have an enema, or somebody needs to take a toilet brush and clean his mouth out. This guy is disgusting. He goes through this article and talks about the only problem with the U.S. elections result. No, Philip DeVette, you're not an American, and you know what you're talking about. And you could say, well, I'm not a South African. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the difference is I actually know what I'm talking about. Just because you work for Propaganda 24 doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. Times Live reports that Donald Trump, in his stunning comeback, is elected U.S. president. Wow. Of course, they lie and say it's going to test democratic institutions at home and relations abroad. No, it's not. No, it's not. Democratic institutions are fine. Donald Trump was president before. Stop lying, leftist. Times Live. Daily Maverick, vying to become the toilet paper record. Let's see what they've got to say. U.S. swings to Trump and Republican Congress, how it's playing out and what happens next. The Daily Maverick. There you go. All right, who else is next up? This is from IOL. Okay, of course, hate wanking the toilet paper of record in South Africa. The Independent Online, the toilet paper. Another so-called journalist, a digital journalist, Zoli Mtembu, shame on you with your nonsense. This is the headline. Donald Trump, a convicted felon to be president again. Here are what other world leaders with criminal histories have. Are you serious? What a disgraceful, wretched human being you are. What a disgraceful, wretched human being you are. I wish you nothing but no success. So, Lance Whitten writes in IOL how Donald Trump's victory could cause Cyril Ramaphosa's unraveling. Wouldn't that be nice? Wow. Wow. So what does a Trump victory mean for South Africa? Well, we know what Trump is like. When he was 45th president, he behaved like a spoiled toddler, unpredictable in diplomacy, decisive, and violent. What a lying sack of horseshit. You are a lying sack of horseshit, Lance Whitten. You're a disgraceful human being. Donald Trump did not behave like a spoiled toddler. Donald Trump did not have violence. Donald Trump ended wars, saved millions of lives. Shut up. Shut your cake hole, Lance Whitten. The Irish Times, let's switch from South Africa's captured media to the Irish Times. Donald Trump elected president, a very neutral, no emotion. It's a leftist publication, but no, just Donald Trump elected president. The BBC, I couldn't even load the BBC for half an hour. I had to keep going to the site. It wouldn't work. Donald Trump sweeps to victory in historic comeback. Well said there. The Guardian, the leftist of record. Donald Trump wins presidency, defeating Kamala Harris. Oh, no enthusiasm in that, but a factual. You know, it's interesting. With Donald Trump winning, some newspapers that are struggling for credibility are simply factually reporting the news. They're not pro-Trump. They're not anti-Trump. This is just objective. This is what we expected from the news all along, not rah-rahing for the left. There you go. The Guardian, Donald Trump wins presidency, defeating Kamala Harris. That's your role, is the media. Give us the facts, not your opinions. The Telegraph. President results, Trump wins election after passing 270 threshold. Then we have the Daily Mail, and that's the moment, yeah. So tapped out, tapped out, Jake Tapper is tapped out. Welcome, Leilu. Welcome, CyberEggs. Al Jazeera. Donald Trump wins presidency, defeats Kamala Harris. There you go. It's Trump here with 72.5 million votes, and she's got 67 million. All right. Frankfurter Allgemeine, was Deutschland aus der US-Wahl lernen kann. Hohe Lebensmittelpreise, teures Wohnen und die Angst vor wirtschaftlichen Abstieg. Die Wahlen in den Vereinigten Staaten zeigen, dass Wirtschaftswachstum nicht ausreicht, um Wähler zu überzeugen. Das ist auch eine Lektion für die Ampelregierung. Yeah. All right. Basically, you can't ignore economics is what they're saying. Le Monde, le Frenchie. Hey, oui. Donald Trump élu président. Le républicain Donald Trump devient le 27e président des États-Unis après sa victoire dans le Wisconsin. Wow, j'ai dit 20 remercier Donald Trump de lui offrir l'opportunité de servir le pays à ce niveau. Des résultats toujours attendus pour la Chambre des représentants. Le Sénat passe sous le contrôle des républicains. Oui, oh, yeah. All right. Yes, the Senate goes to the Republicans. The House is still being decided, and Trump wins. Japan Times. Oh, listen to this headline. Trump defeats Harris, returning U.S. to era of uncertainty. These people are such in denial clowns. Uncertainty. Check Rolling Stone. Okay. Congrats on a monumental win of always have a good, strong leader to lead your country. Do you think the Democrats could have... Scientists, someone said last night on my broadcast, if the Democrats had elected or nominated Robert Fitzgerald Kennedy, RFK Jr., they would have won. I don't know, but they certainly would have done a lot better. Yep. Rolling Stone. Okay, Ronaldo, let me get to that. I got to do it from over here. Oh, this is on Twitter. Okay. Rolling Stone. The twice impeached former president, coup leader, convicted felon, adjudicated sexual abuser, the man who mismanaged the 2020 economic implosion, coronavirus has to kill more than 1 million people, has convinced American voters to give him another term in office. And I think people should simply cancel any subscription they have to the useless Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone is an anti-American leftist piece of garbage. They consistently have tried to pretend to be a news organization when they have simply attacked America. America did not elect a felon. The felony charges against Donald Trump will be vacated because they're fraudulent. There's no basis for them on appeal. They will be thrown out. There is no crime committed. Lairdom Fundestel says Donald Trump president or the fall guy for humanity. Yes, hello. Day went from hero to zero. I'm back. All right, Savage Daughter, good to see you again. James Bowie's here. What does Joe Biden have to say? He's not even awake yet. All right, don't fall from your chair because of the wetness of speaking French. No news 24 for U.S. Bunch of liars. Yep, Patron. All right, it would be insane if you did a broadcast with Ralph. I don't know who that is. Send me a note, Garrett. Can't stop thinking what Biden was up to since he withdrew from the race. This is what Biden was up to. I can tell you exactly what Biden was up to. I mean, come on, guys. We know what Biden is up to. It's not a surprise. And here you go.
My mind's going blank now. What's happening? What I can't remember. I'm gonna lose track. My mind's going blank now.
That's what Biden's up to. Herman SP Lombard, welcome to you. Okay, Carl Brown says that French reading reminded me of the Monty Python skits. Oh. Go away, you silly Englishman. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Whose castle is this? Who are you? I am Arthur, King of the Britons. Piss off! you king? That's not with the French, but who made you king? Who are you? I am Arthur, king of the Britons. Who made you king? I didn't get to vote. Did you vote? Who voted? Who made him king? Yes, reported a lot of Amish, but there are no Amish around me. There are Mennonites here, but they don't come to my poll. They come to the polls a little bit west of here. Yeah, but the Amish are not around here. Something of note, this is the second time that Dems nominated someone without the input of delegates. Yeah, Clinton, they did the same thing. Now, by the way, here's a little piece of advice for the Democrats. Go back to the drawing board. Don't promote evil troll, shrew women to be your candidate. Pick a good, patriotic, informed, insightful woman to be your pick. Americans didn't not vote for Kamala Harris because she's a woman or misogynist. We didn't vote for her because she is a sock puppet. Hillary Clinton is an evil shrew. That's why we didn't vote for her. If Marsha Blackburn was for president, I would vote for her. She's a Republican. All right. EFF stimulus election outcomes. Oh my gosh. EFF had something to say? Let's see. Let's go to EFF. Oh my gosh. Economic freedom fighters. Okay. Where the hell are they at? Julius Malema. Okay. Oh, something in Mozambique. Oh, here's their statement. Oh, this ought to be funny. The economic freedom fighters notes the outcome of the United States presidential election saw Donald Trump getting reelected. He lost in 2020, which he lost in 20. Yeah, he tacitly incited. Well, that's not true, but that's the most generous statement from the political left. He didn't tacitly, but that's better than claiming he incited his followers. States nationwide protests resulted in an invasion of the U.S. Legislative House by a group of bandits who supported Trump. A group of bandits. The group of bandits is the EFF. Kamala Harris, who despite her equally problematic politics, is black and stood no chance against Trump. Sorry, Juju. Kamala Harris is not black. She's not black. Trump's erratic nature, notwithstanding the EFF, is indifferent to the winner of the election. The imperial nature of U.S. politics remains the same regardless of which party. Fuck off. Julius Malema, you're such a deuce. You're such a moron. What a dumbass. Could people stop funding this clown? It's not even funny anymore. It's time for Juju to hit the road. All right, back. The Associated Press, Trump wins. Now we go to U.S. News. Whoops, that was not what I wanted. Sorry about that, folks. That was not intentional. Hit the wrong button. Trump win caps historic political comeback, and they still haven't given the other states yet. Still got Michigan, Nevada, Arizona, and Alaska outstanding. All right, Donald Trump has sweeping plans for a second administration. Here's what he's proposed. That is AP. AP says, global leaders congratulate Trump, but his victory looks set to roil the world. Too bad. Get over it. Bunch of leftists. NATO is nervous. Good. Ukraine should be terrified. Oh, my goodness. European congratulations, mass deep divisions. Keir Starmer said a historic victory. Fuck off, Keir Starmer, you fascist. Italian Minister Giorgione Meloni, a huge disappointment to conservatives. France's lunatic Emmanuel Macron, leftist German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, all congratulated. Yeah, because they all are afraid that we are going to cut ties with them because they just don't know how it works. They're a bunch of dummies. All right. National Review, a staunch conservative publication, says Trump's victory is the most remarkable political comeback in American history. And that is not an understatement, ladies and gentlemen. That is a statement of fact. It is the most remarkable comeback in American history. And the Washington Examiner, a newspaper that I've been a source for many times in stories in Africa, says it's Trump, greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America. Okay. Either a plane is flying or they've started cleaning my house. I think they're hosing down my house. All right, so if you hear strange noises, not black helicopters. Washington Times, ladies and gentlemen, Washington Times, back to the White House, defying odds. Trump reclaims presidency in decisive fashion. The New York Post, tapped out. Jake Tapper's stunned reaction goes viral after Harris fails to outperform Biden in a single state. Cardi B, Alec Baldwin, Quentin Tarantino fuming over the results. Here's what Cardi B had to say.
Bring your hats, mother. I'm sad. I'm really, really sad. I'm really sad.
Aw, poor Cardi B. Hey, yo ho. There's a street corner with your name on it, Cardi B. And go back to what you used to do, Cardi B. Oh, my goodness. Cardi B, Alec Baldwin, and Quentin Tarantino have slammed the result of the 2024 elections. Yeah, taking Instagram Live, she said, we need you at the Trump inauguration. I swear I'm going to F you up. Get away from me, she said during the video to more than 37,000 people. I'm sick of you. Burn your effing heads, mother effer. I'm really sad. I swear to God, I really sad. That's pathetic. You see, I'm not calling for her to be beaten. I'm just, suggesting she return to her former profession on a street corner. Robbing her tricks. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Hollywood filmmaker Quentin Tarantino aired his grievances. This is what he had to say. I'm so sorry on Instagram. America dead at 248. I genuinely did everything I could possibly do. You could. You did. You influenced the election, and nobody gives a shit what you have to say, Quentin Tarantino. Go back to making your racist movies and anti-white, anti-Christian. Christina Applegate expressed her anger at the result, rushing to social media following Trump's win. You're pathetic. Nobody cares about Christina Applegate. Go back to making, what is that frickin' show? It's stupid. Married with Children. Stephen King whining about it. Alec Baldwin whining about it. Alec Baldwin should be in prison. He should just shut his mouth and be happy he's not in prison right now. Wow. Andy Cohen. Who is Andy Cohen? We will persist when we move on. No, you won't. You're just evil people. You're shrews. Cardi B. That's what sealed it. Getting Cardi B. And then Tyler Perry exposed what a racist he is. So now we know all about Tyler Perry, as if we needed any help figuring out who Tyler Perry is. Man, I got a lot of stuff to go here yet, so we're going to move on. Okay, here is my map. Let me close that poll. We got 170 votes. I'm going to close that poll. All right, so great news. Some people don't like it. Okay, that's fine. That's your prerogative. Nothing will change. Yeah, YouTube hid your comment there, Brian. I just released it. Okay. Lorraine Slabbert's back. All these celebs are hilarious. Has anyone checked De Niro? Folks, I'm trying to charter flights from Teaneck on Long Island, from Teaneck to Havana. Havana. Oh, na, Havana. Cabela. Yeah, Havana. Let's get the celebs to Havana. Ladies and gentlemen, now departing from Terminal C, the Crybaby River flight is leaving from here at the airport in Teaneck. The flight duration is the rest of your fucking lives. You'll be in communist Cuba. Piss off. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dystopian View will be canceled today. Who let the dogs out? All right, let's go to my map, okay? Now that they've given Wisconsin to Trump, let's go to my map. This is the one that I've been doing, okay? There you go. So let's add Wisconsin to Trump's favor. I've got 290. I'm not sure how they've got. Maybe there's a couple Maine I've got wrong here. They haven't done Alaska yet. There you go. So, yeah, that's okay. Well, I have to leave it because I already called it. So, Alaska, I already have Alaska. So, that's 290. That leaves Michigan, Nevada, and Arizona. So, that's 32 more he could get. He could get 32 more electoral votes potentially. Wow. Yep. So, there we are. That we're updated now. That's my map. We got Trump at 290 on my map. Trump storms back. Woo, baby. The New York Times. Here are the New York Times presidential results. Wisconsin, they've handed over to Trump. And Pennsylvania has gone to Trump by 3 points, not even close. Yep. Georgia went to Trump. Those are 3 states that have been flipped back to Trump. We're waiting for Michigan. Michigan with 95% of the votes in. Trump is up by 2 points. He was up by 5, so it must have been a lot of Detroit votes that came in late. So that's why they haven't called it yet. But Trump is winning there, but only by 91,000. It's closer than it was. In Nevada, Trump is up by 59,000. That's huge with 86%. Nevada is his. She can't come back from this. And then we've got Arizona, and Trump is leading there, but it's only 63% of the ballots. So let's take a look at, Las Vegas has 89% of the vote, and that's where look at this. Trump nearly beat her in Las Vegas. Oh my goodness. Trump nearly beat the leftists in Las Vegas. The city, Sin City, man. Trump nearly won Las Vegas in Clark County. Look at that. She has 460,000. He has 452,000. 89% of the votes in. She is not going to win Nevada. Nevada is Trump country, baby. It's over. Just put it in the red block and get it done. Get it done. Folks, the reason Donald Trump did well in Nevada and particularly in Clark County and Las Vegas, why? No tax on tips. No tax on tips. Okay. Ronaldo sent me something here. U.S. popular vote. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 81 million. We're down to 65 million. Yeah, right. Yeah, talk about outliers. That's great. Let me put that up. I don't know where that came from. I was gonna make something like this later on or look for a graph. Okay. I'll show you this. This is what Ronaldo sent me. Yeah, this is exactly right. So if you believe 2020 was real, this will prove otherwise. I mean, this is just there's no way that 2020 was even legit. So we've suffered a global nightmare for 4 years because of their actions. So and they got away with it because they controlled social media and the narrative. Okay, here you go. This is the graph that Ronaldo's talking about. Okay, so let me get this up here. Okay, red are Republican votes and blue are Democrats. Now, bear in mind that on the far right, 2024 votes are still coming in. So Trump is now over 70 million. He had 74 million last time. So he's approaching what he had last time. The Democrats had 65 million in 2012. That's not correct. They had 63 million in 2012. They had 68 in 2008. But they say in 2016 they had the same number, 63 million. Then they suddenly had 81 million. And then they're back now to 65 million. That's historic norm for them. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ronaldo. That's good to have handy. So, yeah, in Nevada, let's look at Nevada again. There's no way that she comes back. If she can't get votes in Clark County, I mean, look at the rest of the state. The rest of the state is all Republican. I mean, he's winning handily everywhere. This one, well, maybe in Washoe County, but it's not. Well, okay, that's one place where she can get some more votes. But she's not going to overcome his 59,000 vote lead. It isn't going to happen. He's winning by 5,000 votes there. She could come at the lead with the 20% of the votes in. So even if so that's 200,000, 20% is going to be 40,000 more votes. Even if she got all 40,000 votes in Washoe County, she doesn't win. He wins. But she's not going to get it because Trump has had everywhere in Nevada except in Clark County. And he's doing well enough there that she cannot win Nevada. She simply cannot. This is ridiculous. Let's look at Arizona. That's a different story. Let's look at Michigan, actually. Michigan's the one I want to look at. Okay, so let's take a look at Michigan. All right, here we go, Michigan. All right, so, wow, Democrats in the Upper Peninsula, that's a shocker. Okay, so Detroit, 95% of the votes are in, and she beat Trump by 250,000 votes. That's significant, but enough for him. So that's it. There's no more votes to come in from Wayne County. That's Detroit. It's just no more coming in. And then you've got Oakland County. That's where she has to give votes. 95% are in. And then Ingham County, where Ann Arbor's at. That's it. All of them have 95%. These blue ones, that's it. There's no outliers. He's won Michigan. Call Michigan for Trump. This is bullshit. Total bullshit. Now, Arizona is a different story. Come on. Arizona only has 60. How many? Is 81%? Hang on a second. Let me reload that. It said 81% just as I went in on it. Let me see if it refreshed. Come on. No, it's 63. It must have been one county I was at. 63%. So Arizona could still go to her. He's got his lead has grown. It's 5% now. It was just 1% or less than 1% initially. Tucson, that could still go her way. She's got a big lead in Pima County. Santa Cruz County, that's not many votes. Cochise County, as I said, that's Republican country where Fort Huachuca's at. He won handily. So this is Phoenix. Trump has won Phoenix. Trump wins Phoenix. That is a urban center. How does Trump win Phoenix? That's crazy. So yeah, that's so Trump is probably going to win Arizona, but it is too early to call Arizona. That's the only race in my view. Let's take a look at Alaska, which is still an outlier. Alaska is at 71%. Trump has won 70. There's no way that she wins Alaska. They haven't called Alaska yet. So the results aren't here, but it says he's at 56-40 with 71% of the votes in. So I don't get Hawaii. She's won Hawaii, 83% of the votes in. Not a surprise. Pablo Charlie said he was going to win Hawaii. I told you it wasn't going to happen. I think the woke left has realized their days is free ride over. Look at this. Okay. All right. Let me check on that, Ronaldo. Thank you for that. Ronaldo is busy checking out Twitter for us. Thank you for that, Ronaldo. Come on, load. The leftist. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see what she has to say. I saw this.
I hate
Here we go.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries, but this could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what they voted for and like what it means and the bigotry and hatred that they stand behind and how I like am trying to be a good person. I'm not Catholic like they are, which is ironic because it's like religion's supposed to make you love. But I could see it like breaking me and my parents apart because they just don't get it and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell. My life's okay, I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
What a deuce! What a dumbass! My friends are gonna kill a white woman! Insufferable, whiny little piss ants! Oh, I'm gonna be okay because I'm in my parents' kitchen. Thank you, Ronaldo. I actually saw that. Look, Petra, they guys, there's a lot of them. They're all losing their minds. They are losing their minds. They're like zombies. It's like Walking Dead right now. Yeah, that's right. That's oh, my parents, we don't know what they voted for. Yeah, I'm in my parents' kitchen. Oh, dear God. Aidez-moi. Aidez-moi. This is the best part. I am going to eat this up. I am going to make meme after meme. I'm back on TikTok. I'm going to have fun. Oh, they're going to win so badly. Wins. Orange man bad. You damn orange pumpkin. You ruined my life. I can't murder my babies with indiscriminate sex. Oh, you pumpkin, you orange pumpkin. Oh gosh. 78 years old. The guy did like 1,000 freaking rallies and held it all together at the end. These people are psychotic, folks. Absolutely psychotic. All right, moving along. So this is 2020. Okay, let's look at 2020 and 2024. This is the New York Times in 2020. This is what they have 277 with 4 states. 5 still coming. Maine is going to go to her, so don't worry about that. But Michigan, Nevada, Arizona, and Alaska are going to go to Trump most likely. So 277 to 224. This is what it looked like last time. 306 to 232. All right. New York Times, pariah, felon, president-elect. How Trump fought his way back to power. House results. We're still not getting results in the House. There's some close races in the House. Trump triumphs. Oh, Trump comeback. Washington Post updated the page. Harris address supporters this afternoon. First public period. Whoa, really? Okay, when is that going to happen? Oh, I'll cover that. What time? Oh, come on. When? That's useless. Tell me when. Later today. I will carry her concession speech if I can find it. All right, so this is AP. 277. Still haven't given Michigan. Okay. Yeah, no, that's right. Well, Trump's under 50% finally there. Okay. He was up by 5 points. Trump retakes power. That's CNN. That's CNN's website. Here's the Pennsylvania races. Let me refresh that. Pennsylvania, Trump over 50%, 3.4 million. And then Dave McCormick is still winning. He's up by a lower margin now, but he's up by 56,000. Yep. And then over here, Dave Sunday, the new Attorney General, Republican. Tim DeFore, the new Auditor General, Republican. And the new State Treasurer, Stacey Garrity, a Republican. It's a Republican clean sweep in this Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Yep. We're awesome. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, that's from last night. All right, there's Fox News. They called the race. So, hang on a second here. There we go. All right, so Trump deserves sleep. Yep, screen gone all blank. Yeah, that was because that was the TV. Don't worry about it. It's only there for a second. It's gone. I took care of it. That was from my cable provider. They block it from you, so you can't put it on your screen. Fox News. Yeah, okay, that tab crashed. What the hell is going on here? Trump vows to usher in a golden age of America. Yep. Yep. Mitch McConnell is talking. Let's see what he's got to say. Oh, when's he doing it? Is he not doing it yet? Come on, let's just start this damn thing.
Treat them fairly. Carl?
He looks morose.
One advantage of being a majority is you can decide what to bring up.
Need to vote him out.
If that's what the majority leader wants to do, that's what we'll do, and each one will be voted on. I don't expect one. Well, I mean, I think getting our work done, which no matter who's been in the majority, we've not been able to do that very well for quite a while.
Oh, dear God. I'm going to pass out watching this.
Deciding how to spend the discretionary money that we have, which is not a very big part
Of the budget.
of what we
Oh, it's
spend
tiny.
here anymore, is really important.
I don't need to hear that. That just put me to sleep. Trump vows to lead a golden age of America to victory speech. Wow. Donald Trump elected as next president of the United States. That's Fox from last night. World leaders react. I already talked about that. And fascist liberal critics meltdown after Florida voters reject abortion rights. All abortion, most of these measures were defeated or turned in favor of life, but not all. In Maryland, they voted to have no restrictions on abortion. So in Maryland now, according to that amendment, you can have an abortion up to birth. No restrictions on abortion. DeSantis claims victory over Florida abortion and marijuana amendments as supporters celebrate. Praise God. Florida voting against legalizing marijuana and abortion rights. All the MAGA people that migrated to Florida create a Florida heat sink. Florida now has 100% red pill DeSantis fascism in effect. Florida rejected the right to abortion and legalized marijuana. Oh, my goodness. Go blue Florida. No abortion rights, no legal recreational marijuana, no personal freedom, no democratic governance. No abortion rights. That's called murder. And no legal recreational marijuana. It's called a dangerous, controlled substance. No personal freedom. You have all the personal freedom you want. And no democratic governance. Stop lying. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. All right, so Washington Post updates. They still have not turned these other states. They are going to deny this as long as they can. But the Republicans now have 52 seats in the Senate, and they're going to get more. They're going to get more. Americans in 10 states voted on abortion access measures. Wow. Arizona, they voted on it. Colorado, they voted on it. Florida, they voted on it. Maryland, no restrictions on abortion in the state. Missouri, yep. Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New York, South Dakota. 20% of American states voted on the issue of abortion this year. Wow. Yeah, well, he does look kind of dead, doesn't he? Mitch McConnell. That guy. All right, I'm going to get back to my New York Times map. Where was that at? That's not it. I don't need all this other stuff. Okay, let's go to the Epic Times. Okay, we'll get rid of some of these. I don't know when she's going to speak. Yeah, I'll hang around after Ronaldo and I and see when she speaks. I'm closing a lot of these windows. I don't need them. AP I don't need. Come on. It's just stunning to see what's going on. Here's the New York Times. Okay. All right. So, the Senate. So they have given Montana now three Senate seats have flipped. West Virginia, where Jim Justice won overwhelmingly 69% of the vote. Ohio, where Bernie Moreno went over the 50% threshold and wins there, 2.8 million. And then Montana, where Tim Sheehy won by 8%. So that leaves still out there Pennsylvania, where Dave McCormick is ahead, and it seems like he's going to win. That would be a 4th seat. Michigan, Mike Rogers is now falling behind, but he's only behind by a handful of votes, about 9,000. So it could still change, but it seems unlikely at this stage that but it's 1/10 of 1%. I thought we were going to get rid of that seat. Wisconsin, Eric Hova, I did warn you last night that Wisconsin, because Milwaukee hadn't come in, Tammy Baldwin could come back, but Tammy Baldwin has come back, and she's now up by 30,000, so she's not going to be defeated. However, in Nevada, Sam Brown is clinging onto an edge now that's down to just. That says that he's actually trailing. It's like 100 votes out of 1.2 million votes, 100 votes between them. Wow. So we don't know what's going to happen in Nevada. Arizona, Carrie Lake is close. We can't really make a prediction here. She's 2 points behind, but it's only 60% of the vote in. So Wisconsin, Michigan. So the next hope we have to change a seat is probably going to be Pennsylvania. That's it. It looks like we can't count on Nevada, Arizona, Michigan, or Wisconsin, although they're close. So those, it's right for them not to call those yet. Wow. Yeah, it does suck that people are so pro murdering life. Really is very dangerous for me. But these are the same people who will shut down your development projects because of a snail darter or because some obscure bird no one's ever heard of and there's like 3 of them, so you can't build here. Or you can only do this during certain hours because you're disturbing eagles nesting. I'm not saying that it's not necessary. It's a good thing to do that. What I am saying is that they care more about that crap than they care about you. All right, folks. Mainstream media still going to have Trump. Yeah, no respect whatsoever. I got tons of that stuff. Let me pull up one of those videos here. Let's see which one this one is. Here's Jen Psaki. Oh my God, this is.
I think this is a big, huge part of the story that it's hard to even digest fully at this moment. But you have Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days, X, who is a disinformation propagandist and now has could potentially have a direct line to the Oval Office. I think this is a big, huge.
A disinformation propagandist. Jen Psaki is looking in the mirror. Talk about a disinformation propagandist. This is the granddaughter of Joseph Goebbels. She is a disinformation expert. Meerkat's back. Welcome. No, she hasn't conceded yet. Get this redhead. She's not even a real redhead. It's all dye. She's such a fraud. Such a fake. And man, when she was the State Department, I hated her. Okay, that's Jen Psaki. That's just crazy. Listen to this soy boy.
Who did you vote for today?
I voted for Kamala.
Listen to this soy boy. Listen to him. I think he's a little bit light in his loafers. He's not very masculine, quite effeminate here. Yeah, she does have nice hair, Matthew. But listen to this soy boy. He voted for Kamala Harris, okay?
Who did you vote for today?
I voted for Kamala Harris.
Why is that?
I have 3 daughters, 4 children overall, and women's rights is pretty important to them.
Them? Was that a pronoun? So listen to this soy boy. He was light in his loafers, and he has 3 daughters. I'm surprised that anybody would let him get a few thrusts in.
And my daughters? Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional about that. I didn't think that I was going to do that, but...
My 3 daughters. I got a little emotional over that. Them. Women's rights. I got a little emotional over that. I'm verklempt. Can we talk? I'm feeling a little verklempt. Can we talk? Women's rights, my daughters. Back to soy boy. White dudes for Harris. Remember those idiots?
Just their bodies, their choice type of a mentality.
Their bodies, their choice.
I want them to grow up in a world that's welcoming to everybody. So yeah, that's why I cast my vote today.
I'm sorry. He wants them to grow up in a world that's welcoming to everybody, so long as they have the right to murder his grandchildren. Oh, what a deuce! What a soy boy! There you go. That was the end of it. Nothing more from that dumbass. My goodness. And I want my daughters to grow up in a world that's welcoming, so they can murder their infants inside their bodies. Wow. That's they don't get the irony and the hypocrisy of their stupidity. Oh, here we go. This is Joyless Reid. She loses her mind.
And we begin
Here we go. This is Joyless Reid, man. She absolutely loses her mind.
our final sprint, having arrived at that point in the election season where basically we on this side of the TV screen have said all we can. We've laid out the stakes.
Okay, so she just made it clear. She's on a news program. It says breaking news. They're reporting news. We have done all we can. We have done everything we can to illegitimately interfere with the elections and push Kamala Harris over the line. It's not our fault. We did it. We in the media colluded to interfere in the election. She just said it. She just said it.
In this crucial election, where one side stands for freedom while the other meets the textbook definition of fascism, namely.
Yeah. Joe Biden, Barack Hussein Obama, using U.S. intelligence networks to spy on journalists illegally. Barack Obama, using the justice system to attack their political opponents. Biden, acting like fascists. The very definition of the Biden regime. Wow.
A far-right dictatorial regime like Hitler's Germany or Franco's Spain or Mussolini's Italy, but also white-ruled South Africa before Mandela and the black majority took control.
Sorry, guys. I didn't know she picked on South Africa, too. I didn't watch that far. When I got to Mussolini, I turned it off. This woman is demented. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh, my gosh. I'm not even going to play the rest of it. That's just so pathetic. Joyless Reid. Oh, my gosh. She doesn't even know who these people are. I haven't even heard of him. I bet she didn't even know who was. And David Axelrod calls us
It wasn't
racist.
a mandate to wantonly use the power of the presidency to punish his political enemies. It wasn't a mandate to help enrich himself and his friends. It wasn't a mandate to single out groups in our society for scorn.
None of which actually happened. David Axelrod is another peddler of propaganda, just like Jen Psaki.
Or worse. I'd love to hear from Van on this, but let's be honest about this.
Van Jones, the race hustler? I don't want to hear from him.
Okay, let's be absolutely blunt about it. There were appeals to racism in this campaign, and there is racial bias in this country, and there is sexism in this country.
There, in fact, is racial bias. It's anti-majority, anti-Christian, anti-white male. You're right. You're right, David Axelrod. There is racism. There is systemic racism in the government directed against the majority population. You are absolutely right. You're correct, 100%. Yeah, just the racism is not what you think it is. You doofus. Wonder if Don Lemon is still crying. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay, I wonder if Don Lemon is still okay. She's just a stupid racist. Yes, she is, Mark. She should keep South Africa out of her mouth. Yeah, exactly. Wow, I didn't know Trump was so evil. All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up here in a few minutes, and you'll catch us over on Wednesdays with the Colonel with Ronaldo. But let's go ahead. Ronaldo, we might be a couple seconds late because I cannot leave. I'd be remiss if I did not do this one more time. This is just brilliant, and we have turned the corner, and we have a new day dawning here in America. And so I've just got to bring this up again. Here we go. Are you ready for it? Here we go, folks. All right, I'm going to caterwaul again. So chase the cats out of the room. Chase the cats out of the room. I think I've got the lyrics down mostly now. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. One more time. Tom McDonald. Oh, baby. Loving this. Oh, my goodness. That's it. We're going to wrap it up here, folks. Stay tuned. Catch us over on Ronaldo's Wednesdays with the Colonel in just a moment. God bless America. American exceptionalism is back in play. It's time. No more Barack Hussein Obama. No more Joe Biden and their disgusting, vile, anti-American, anti-majority population, anti-Christian, anti-life, anti-peace, warmongering, hate, woke. Dang. Is over. Is over. Move on, left. All right. Let's save the world. Let's save the world, folks. Time to save the world. Cheers. Catch you on Ronaldo in just a few minutes. God bless America and God bless the world. Cheers, folks.